Hello and welcome back to another remote Nordic exercise session. Today we're going to be working on our core, trying to improve our strength in that area, which will help strengthen our back and improve our posture. So before I begin, just to remind everyone that these exercises are specifically designed for Nordic walking East Anglia clients who've learnt them face to face with either myself or Mary. Just remember to moderate the exercises according to your own fitness as we go along. Do feel free to have a break, press pause, and come back to it. So we're going to start with our feet. We're just going to start by lifting the toes. Alternate feet, trying to relax the shoulders, growing tall through the crown of your head. Brilliant. And then lifting the heels, and then rocking both feet forwards, backwards. Just have the poles there for balance. Throughout these exercises we're going to try and have our pelvis in a neutral position. We're not going to be sticking our bottom out, we're just going to be tucking our bottom under us, which will help us when we're thinking about trying to pull in our tummy muscles. So we're just going to start with stepping forwards and backwards, just a couple on each side, and the other side, step forwards and backwards. Lovely. Give the legs a little shake, and then onto the arms. Just start with a few shoulder rolls to warm up the shoulders and a few twists. Good. So the very first thing we're going to do today is basically it's a stretch as well as a strengthening exercise, and we're working the side of our core. Isn't just our tummy muscles, it's our whole trunk, it's our whole cylinder that we want to be strong. So we're going to bring the poles up as high as we can, and then you're just going to keep both your feet flat on the ground and lengthen and stretch. Actually having the hands close together will help increase the stretch. Again, try and think about shoulders away from the ears and keep those tummy muscles in. And breathe. Trying the other side. So lengthen that top hand away from that hip on the stretching side. So we'll do two more on each side. Keep breathing. Fantastic. Really, really focus on trying to engage your tummy muscles as you're doing this stretch. It's very easy, I just have to remind myself to try and bring my shoulders away from your ears. It's very tempting to bring your shoulders up to the ears when your hands go up. So last one, big breath in, keep that pelvis in a neutral position. Stick and down. So again a shoulder roll. And then we're going to have the poles out to the side and we're going to twist. And then twist. Feel this in your obliques down the side. So two more each side. Fantastic. Again, shoulder rolls. There's a lot of arm work today. So we're going to move on to the crossbody twist, which is keeping your feet at the first level, keeping your feet flat on the ground and literally going from twisting one side and then stretching the opposite side. One side and stretching the opposite side. We'll try 5 on each side. 3, 4, 5. Hands back to the middle, back to the other side. Low to begin with. 1, 2, 3. Remember to hold the tummy in. 4, 5. You want to do 5 more each side of the same, or you can bring into a squat. So feet pointing out very slightly, going to come from a squat position up to reach. So down to the squat and up. Down to the squat and up. 4 and 5. And back to the middle, and then this other side. Down to the squat and up. Down to the squat and up. remember to keep the weight in the heels. It's a bit like you're about to do a kayak, but you're actually then just reaching out, woo, the same side. So next we're going to move on to the lunge. Choose which level's right for you. So we'll do the stepping back lunge. So either poles down, stepping back, driving up through the heel. So that's the first level, okay? The second level is poles across the body and stepping back. Brilliant. You really pull that tummy in. And the third level is stepping back but bringing the arms up. Again, this is a real test of your balance, okay? So choose whichever you want to do. I'll try the hardest level if I can do it without falling over, and we'll do 5 on each side to start with. So starting with your right leg going back, bring the arms up if you're doing this one, pull the tummy in whichever level you're doing, 3, 4 and 5, and swapping sides, left leg back, really drive up from the supporting leg, 3, 4, 5, remembering to keep the tummy in. So we'll do 5 more on each side if you want to. 1, 2, it's harder on your balance, you can see me struggling. 1 more, and changing sides again, pulling that tummy in. You may find one side easier than other. I know I certainly do. 4, 5, brilliant. How does that feel? Give those legs a shake. So the next exercise is going to be doing a little more balance work. We've done something very similar before. Again, there's 2 levels. So the first level is poles down. So from the knee up to the Superman position, basically. Poles might need to be a little bit wider. So knee up. So you're pivoting. So even if you can only get your leg a tiny bit out, I'll show like this a little bit, that's fine. From knee up to leg low, or try from knee up to leg right out. You're really keeping your tummy in. So I'll show you the next level. We'll do a few more, would be poles being held. So knee up, holding the poles, a lot harder. Choose what's right for you. Brilliant. Or even having 1 pole down. So we'll try and do 5. So number 3, number 4, and number 5. Stick. That one you've been working on, give that ankle and foot a good old twist. So moving on to the other side, remember it's better to have the poles down if you're wobbling a lot, but if you can do it without, even better. So knee up, arms out straight. So really pull that tummy in. Spread the toes with a supporting foot. Okay, this is number 3. Number 4, you can see I'm finding it much harder on this side. Ooh. And number 5. Brilliant. Fantastic. Give that foot a wriggle again on the floor. Really well done. Next we're going to do some wall press ups, so if you can find an appropriate wall or doors as I have. We're going to start off by doing 10 with the elbows going out wide. Remember this is a leaning position from your ankles, so we're going to be working our core. If you don't want to, the further away you are, the harder it is. So I'm going to do it in the hardest position, which is about arm length away from the doors. If you want to go nearer, you might want to be a little foot away, but play around and see how you feel. So, arms out wide, and you're on your toes, tummy engaged, and leaning towards the core. Remember to keep breathing. 3, 4, 5, 6, so a neutral pelvis, 7, and really pull that tummy in, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to go into the tricep dip, so hands are closer together, elbows below your wrist. We're just going to do 5 of these because I find them much harder. You can do more or less according to how you Fantastic. Can you start to feel that? I certainly can. And then we're going to do 10 more of the elbows out wide. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you're on your toes. You might want to readjust your position, making it easier or harder. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And 5 more of the dips. So hands closer together, elbows in. Ooh, I can feel that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. Brilliant. We'll move back to a few more stretches. Really well done. So we'll just finish off with some stretches. So first of all, the hamstring stretch, which will do your calf at the same time. So toes up, heel down, poles in front of you, reaching away, trying to lengthen your tailbone as far away from your heel and your hands as far away from your shoulders. Keep that tummy tucked in and breathe into the stretch. Fantastic. Changing legs, heel down, toes up, sinking back, and then hands reaching forward. Try and keep your shoulders away from your ears as much as possible. You really feel that stretch down the back of your leg. You might feel it more in your thigh, your hamstring, or your calf, or in your knee. Just keep breathing into the stretch. One side will probably feel different to the other. I know mine does. Fantastic. Back up to standing. Give the leg a shake, and then we'll just do a thigh quad stretch. So this is going to double up as a hamstring stretch. So use the poles for balance, picking up the opposite leg, hip forward, tummy in, and breathe. So spread the toes of the foot you're standing on. Remember to try and stand tall. Fantastic. Breathe into the stretch, all the way down the front of the thigh, into the hip flexor. Last big breath. And on the side. Poles over, picking up the foot, encouraging that hip forward. Brilliant. Shoulders away from the ears. It's a nice stretch for the shoulders as well if you're picking up your foot. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then we'll just pick up the poles, do a back scratcher, so poles above the head, drop down behind you. Encourage that hand down. So remember, keep tucking that bottom under you. Don't flare out your ribs. And breathe into the stretch. Changing your hands over if you can at the same time. Grabbing the poles, encouraging that hand as low down behind you as possible. Big shoulder roll backwards and forwards, and big breath in. Really well done today. Thank you very much for joining me. Just remember when you're Nordic walking to try and keep your tummy muscles engaged, and then you'll reap the benefits of all those technique points that we do when we're Nordic walking, like pushing down through the strap, the rotation and the lean. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.